Alright guys, so with the release of Latte Cookies Magic Candy as well as Madeleine Cookie Magic Candy, there's a total of 12 cookies right now that are going to have the option for you guys to actually create a Magic Candy for. So in this video, I want to quickly talk about my recommendations on who you guys should be focusing on first, and some of the cookies that you guys can create the Magic Candy for, and some of the cookies that you probably should not be wasting too much resources or your time on because they're not going to be used too much right now. So we have a total of 12 different ones. You guys can see Squid Ink, Espresso, Vampire, Rye, Cream Puff, as well as Werewolf, Madeleine Cookie. We have Purple Yam, Licorice, as well as some of the other ones right over here with Mollasauce, Latte, as well as Milk, totaling a total of 12 different epic cookies with the Magic Candy. However, with the Magic Candy, not all of them are going to be used and not all of them are going to be as good as some of them. So let's go into the tier list now, guys, and let me just talk about here who you guys should really be focusing on from the SS, which means like you should really go and try to level up right away, and then the A, B, C, and really the quote-unquote don't need right now, or you just kind of don't need to invest in at all. All right, so let's get into the top pick right here first, the SS. All right, so I will talk about the materials that you guys will need and also the reason why they are really good. But let me talk about who are going to be the SS, the top priority right now. And number one is going to be, without a doubt, right here, Squid Ink. Squid Ink is used for pretty much in every single game mode: Guild Boss Battle, Cookie Alliance, Arena for the one-shot comp, you know, World Exploration. Squid Ink is really amazing and probably one of the best Magic Candies that you guys could probably invest in right now as a regular player or free-to-play player. You know, Squid Ink is going to just do straight up good damage, and also on top of that, Squid Ink is going to be using an arcane crystal, so keep that in mind. Next one is going to be Cream Puff. I believe Cream Puff is another really good one for you guys to level up when you guys have the opportunity to do so, because Cream Puff will be a great healer for not only the world exploration, but also can be used inside of the arena with some of the attack speed comp, as well as some of the other you know, arena comps that are going to be coming out with the crit you know, percentages, as well as within the Guild Boss Battle. She can be used here and there, but most importantly, the Cookie Alliance, she is going to be the #1 healer pick. And then the next one I will have to say is going to be, without a doubt, Madeleine Cookie right now, the absolute dominant of the arena. And personally for me, I will have to say, if you guys have the opportunity to do so, using your Swiftness crystals, Madeleine Cookie is going to be a great option for you guys, especially just because, you know, the arena is expanding and having more options for you guys to go and create a team right now with someone like Madeleine, who is really good. Should be something that you should definitely focus on if you guys have the opportunity to do so. So right now, these two are going to be using you know, arcane crystals, and Madeleine is going to be using Swiftness crystal. So right now, for me personally, these three are going to be the top pick for you guys right now. So these two definitely, without a doubt. And then Madeleine, you know, probably going to be a really good idea to invest in it, especially if you guys are thinking about climbing in the arena right now. Then without a doubt. Now the A tier are going to be good cookies, but you guys can slowly invest in it. And number one is going to be Mollasauce. Mollasauce is really good, but it's going to be really just for world exploration, some of the master modes, as well as the Cookie Alliance. All right, so within those two game modes, Mollasauce is actually really good with the stun, as well as 25% crit boost to every single one of your cookies. So combo with someone like Cream Puff, absolutely amazing, guys, and I'll highly recommend, if you guys have the resources to do so, then investing in Mollasauce with the Strength Crystal would not be a bad idea. All right, and then the next one is going to be Vampire, as well as someone like Werewolf. So these two are going to be really good as well to invest in. Vampire for the arena and for some of the other, you know, world exploration and things like that. And then Werewolf right now is mainly used for the arena, but can also be used inside of the Cookie Alliance. You know, these two cookies are going to be decent. You know, Vampire is still using the Swiftness crystal, and Werewolf is also using the Strength crystal. And then the last one I'll have to say that kind of fits into the A tier is going to be Purple Yam. Purple Yam is also a really good option for not only the arena, but also for the Cookie Alliance and the world exploration with his self-sustain. But you know, it would really depend on who you guys have the you know, ability to do so, because already these three are going to be using Strength crystals. But I'll have to say the first pick is without a doubt Mollasauce Cookie. Now B tier is going to be cookies that can be used and decent, but don't really recommend you guys to invest in first, and that is going to include Espresso, Latte, as well as Rye. So Rai used to be a #1 pick, but because of the fact that Rai is not being used right now for the guild boss battle and is hardly used for the arena, I have to say, compared to someone like Vampire and Madeline Cookie who are using the swiftness crystals, it's probably not the best idea to invest in Rai first. But these three are going to be decent, cookies for you guys to use. Pretty good cookies as your damage dealer, especially Espresso. With the stun, injury, and the AoE damage. Latte has some extra, perks as well. Rai is a great single hit target unit. However, compared to the other ones who are going to be using more than just one particular stage inside of the game, it's probably better to invest in these guys on top rather than something like this on the bottom. Next one is going to be C tier. C tier is just like, if you really have the extra resources, and that is going to be Licorice. Licorice is not being used too much right now inside of any of the game modes, except for maybe some of the events that are going to be coming out and for the world exploration. But without a doubt, Licorice is just decent. I'll have to say it's probably better to invest in all the other ones, especially because of the fact that, he is going to be using Arcane Crystal as well. All right, and the last one is going to be the don't need. In my opinion, Milk Cookies Magic Candy is probably the worst Magic Candy you guys can probably invest in right now. Yes, there was a slight time when Milk Cookie was used inside of the arena for Stardust, but, there's just better options right now. So just, I wouldn't recommend you guys to use your hard-earned resources and your crystals to go and invest in Milk Cookie. But without a doubt, this is my top recommendations for you guys for the Magic Candy, especially because there's a lot and it takes a long time for you guys to go and farm every single one of those resources, especially because of the fact that you can only farm mainly the resources from this magic laboratory that you guys have that is going to be producing. And it also takes a really long time to go and create even one of those materials. 1 hour and 30 minutes per, and you need a ton of these in order to level up once. So I'll have to say recommended. Make sure to go and invest in the ones that I've recommended for you guys right now, and then slowly invest in the other ones. And also, because of the fact that jelly beans are going to be an absolute disaster to farm right now, because it's not only used inside of the materials for the Magic Candy, but is used everywhere else too. So I think it's a really good thing for me to kind of recommend where you guys should be investing your resources on, especially for the Magic Candy, for people who are, kind of lost and thinking, hey, which one should I be leveling up, because there's a lot. But one quick last tip that I want to give you guys is that if you guys are leveling up the Magic Candy, it would probably be the best to level them up to at least +10 first, in order to at least get this little effect that they have. Like Squidding has the damage reduction, which can be used throughout the world exploration, guild boss battle, and the Cookie Alliance. Someone like Madeline has also a really good one where he is able to go and deal extra light damage. The reason why he is an insane damage dealer within the attack speed comp. And then we also have someone like Cream Puff, who is able to not only increase the attack with her regular skill, but on top of that, she's also able to increase the crit damage for all the cookies, which is the reason why she's absolutely amazing within the Cookie Alliance as well. So I will have to say, make sure to try to level them up to +10 first, and then move on to another Magic Candy, get that up to +10, move on to the next Magic Candy, get that up to +10, and then, slowly invest in other ones as well when you guys have the resources to do so. All right, so that's probably the best approach that you guys could get. Because having the Magic Candy at +10 and then at +9, the difference is huge. All right, but anyways guys, because there's so many Magic Candies, I thought I'll make a video for you guys to kind of organize my thoughts and also my recommendation. And also I will be updating you guys with the tier list as well, so hopefully this kind of gives you guys a general idea on why I will be placing certain one of these cookies with the priority that I have for the Magic Candy, and why I will be placing them in a certain tier for the tier list. But once again guys, I hope you guys found the video helpful. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this order. Do you guys agree with it? Do you guys not? But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.